Alright, this is video 1. My name is Brendan Bates, and I am in training to become a professional wrestler. This has been my dream for as long as I can remember. I was born into it as a fan. My dad grew up watching NWA, and my mom grew up watching WWF. They got together a little while before I was born, they were watching WCW, and I came into the picture, and we used to watch WCW all the time, and we would also watch Raw too, flip back and forth. I'm 17 right now, and this is something I've always wanted to do, and so far from what I have done, this is pretty fun. And this whole purpose of this YouTube channel is for me to document my journey. I strongly believe I can make it big, but and I want to document this because one of the things, some of the people I work with probably don't really understand this about me, but I want to do this for fun. I love doing this, but I also want to do it so one day I can give back to those who are just like me, just later on in the future, for people that want to become this, go home every night, be broken and battered, but still come back for more. I want to teach that generation, the next generation after mine, and I'm making this documentary because I want people to be able to look back and see what I went through for this. Going into this, you can be rich, you can be poor, it really don't matter. But what I will say is it takes a lot of heart and dedication and determination to make it. I'm knowing people who, really wanted to do it, and then, talked about having heart, got in the ring, and then walked out, didn't come back. And I don't blame them, it does hurt. And it is one of them things that can just make you instantly just change your whole opinion on it. But for those that stay, it's those that have the pure heart, and I have the pure heart to continue doing this, and I enjoy it. I haven't been in a match yet, but so this video I'm just basically going to tell you about myself, really. Like I was said earlier, you can be rich or you can be poor, it does not matter getting into this. Being rich, getting into this, amazing. It's easy, but I hate to say it, but a lot of people that are rich don't really care for stuff like this, because we're basically fighting for a living, but we're also doing it for fun. And sometimes we don't get nothing for it, and I understand that, but that's not holding me back. But the family I've grown up in don't have much money. This story can be told, and it will turn a lot of heads. But I don't know if I want to go in full detail about the whole thing. But whenever I was younger, my dad, he was a worker, and then he got hurt, and he had to start getting disability. My mom, she used to have seizures all the time, so they didn't want her to work. So that's two things right there, So, and growing up, myself and my little brother, we have a learning disability. Don't mean we're dumb. I'm not dumb, but and sometimes it's mainly just the whole fact that school's not for everybody, and sometimes it can just do that. So there's that, but yeah, that helps a little bit sometimes. I might even ask myself, I think they might have applied for it just because they needed the extra money. Who knows? But after he started getting disability, it was rough. But my grandpa, he was in the war before. He's a veteran now. He got a good bit of money, about $5,000 a month, and he was helping us. even moved in with us at a point. Long story short, I don't like getting in detail about this, but long story short, my aunt basically got him. He's taken all of his money and left with him, and he's not in his right mind. He don't even know what's going on. He don't even know that he's, a couple states away now. So I don't get to see him. And really the only family I have is people who live in this house. I would say me and my other grandpa, we might be kind of close, but that's maybe about it. Everybody in this house, my little sister, my little brother, my dad, my mom, my grandma, and then my older brother and my nephew and that's about it, really. Don't have much family. I don't complain too much about not having it good right now because I know people have it even worse, and that's something that a lot of people that grow up like this, it's that respectful thing that we grow up on, because we realize that some people just have it even worse. We think this is bad, but we know it's even worse. But people who have it even better than us, they do complain about it, and that's what's sad about it. But as far as living goes, I mean, for crying out loud, this couch, that's my bed. So, maybe you could say enough said on that. I'm in high school. I'm a junior. But I also have a job. I need that to really support myself. I mean, parents are already having to do enough by supporting my little brother and my little sister, and bills and everything else, and it's so hard to do that when you just get paid disability. It's rough. It really is. And there's more to everything, but I'm just the type that don't like getting into detail. But yeah, I'm in school. I have a part-time job, and I'm also training right now. And I could have waited to train. I could have finished school. I could have waited to get a job, and everything else could have just finished school, which I'm still in school. But I could have finished, got a good job, got paid a good bit of money, and just went to a training school. But I don't know. I just feel like I want to go ahead and do this now. I want to get into it at a young age. I feel like I could really make it, but I need to be young. Being older, it makes everything harder. So I am one of the youngest people that train, and that's pain, because a lot of the times you won't be able to go and do stuff. Not like drink or anything, but they're like, hey, we need to go pick up that ring, but we need some extra manpower, and then they're gonna ask you, oh, you're training? Will you come with us? And then, oh, you're not 18? Well, no. But sometimes it don't really fucking matter, because sometimes there's been times where I've went and the trainers would let me go and drive their trucks and go pick up stuff. It's all good. But living like this, like how I'm living right now, it's something I'm used to. It's something that I've just grown up with. Like, I'm literally living on to a added-on room that was on a back porch, and it was like that at the last house too. We constantly move, and barely get any ventilation. Like, air don't really come out of there, heat don't. I have a fan. I have covers. But as for right now, I'm good. I'm not worried about how I'm living. And I feel like it's something that I'm glad that I'm already got used to, because being a professional wrestler, trying to make it, that is something you got to go through, and I'm willing to take that risk. So let me see how long this has been. About 10 minutes. Yeah, so I've about made like a video of how long like a vlog should be, but just me like straight up talking to you, and it won't be like this all the time. And I know this might have been like an upsetting video, I don't know, but I guess I'll go ahead and let y'all know that there was a point where I was a backyard wrestler, and my stuff is still on YouTube. And there's people that I'm talking to right now that's trying to get me to do one last run, and I'm thinking about it because, I still have a while before I do my first match. So you see, I retired from the backyard scene because it was just, it's disrespectful to the pros, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. The way I see it right now, the only reason why I'm considering doing this other federation is because the fact that I could probably have one last run for good old times, and then once I start doing pro matches, I'm done, and I'm just going to do pro. But yeah, so this whole vlog thing is basically like going to be a drawn out documentary, I guess. Maybe one day we can actually put some of the clips together and actually make a documentary. I don't know. Because this, there might be some videos where it's just some bull crap stuff just to interest some of the viewers, But at the same time, I'm not worried about if this gets anywhere or not. This is mainly just me wanting to upload, I want to like record my journey. But we all know, I don't want to get like a flash drive and upload everything on there. And then what's the whole point of it, I don't know. But I just feel like, I could record videos, upload them, and that could be the way to do it. And I don't know how daily the videos will be. I guess it depends on how popular it gets. But the more daily the videos are, don't expect to see like me like wrestling every single day, because, I live in Aiken, and all the stuff I have to go to is in Georgia, and then the other side of Aiken. I mean, I have to travel to do all this stuff. If I do have one last backyard run, yeah, you might see some more of that stuff, because that stuff is easier, but, mainly just expect to see, how my life is, how my workout thing is, and everything else. I'm trying to do better for myself, trying to work out more and everything else, because it's sad to say, but, I'm actually pretty tall, and I'm actually, pretty big built compared to everybody that's like my age and stuff. I'm not fat, but my build size is just a lot bigger than normal people. But compared to the people I wrestle with, I'm still considered a small guy, and I don't like that. I don't want to be like no big, huge guy, but I'm also looking like a joke. So I'm trying to do better for myself, I don't want to do anything stupid, and I've always been pretty good about what I do and the decisions I make, but alright, so I hope you guys follow me through my journey, and hopefully maybe one day see me on the big screen. Whenever that happens, I don't know what will happen with these videos. I don't know if I'm going to have to delete them or what, but just follow me, guys, and enjoy the ride.